Hey, what's going on, everybody? So last week I went to go cut my lawn and I went to go start my lawnmower, and it did not sound very good. And upon further investigation, it looks like my starter gear here is just totally shredded. Now what I'm going to do is walk through replacing this. I actually did manage to find online someone made the same replacement gear. So I was able to 3D print this, at least in the interim, until I found I believe it was brass or copper replacement gear that I can order online that should be a lot stronger to prevent that from happening again. But at least so I can get my lawn cut right now, I'm going to show you guys how to swap out this gear. So there should be a cover over the starter here. I had actually taken that off already. I got rid of it at some point. But what we're going to do is take out a couple of these screws that are around here. It is a 3/8 socket. Let's go ahead and take those out. You do want to make sure that the engine is cool, because this is the exhaust right here and it does get quite a bit warm. Got another screw around the back here. Luckily these come out pretty easy. Just make sure you don't drop it. Now before we go and take this out, the oil dipstick is going to come out with it. You probably could take it off, but honestly don't think it's worth the hassle. So just clean off around here. Make sure nothing gets in the oil. Pull the top cover off. Just set it aside for now. So yeah, that's all sorts of tune up. So the type starter we have here, there's this little dowel that we have to punch out. I already started punching out a little bit. I just have a little screw here and my hammer. You can rotate the bottom to get a better angle. Just watch your fingers. Whoops. Maybe don't set that on the top so it can fall down. Alright. So we got our pin out. Set that aside. This top section comes off. Now what we gotta do is just kind of work this gear. Kind of twist the bottom and it slides out. So got our old gear and the new gear. Yeah, a little bit of a difference there. Now like I said, I did find this gear online. The model was pretty good. There were a couple modifications that I actually made after I printed this. We'll see how this one works. But I'm going to post a link in the description to probably my modified one that prints a little bit better. And I mean, I guess we'll see how long this lasts. If it lasts one turn, that's all I need, because I just want to cut my lawn while I order the other part. But honestly, if it lasts, maybe I won't need to order the other part. So putting this back on is the same way. Kind of have to line up the gears a little bit, and you got these little sections in the middle that rotate, and those need to line up with this middle shaft here. And what you can do is pull this bottom part up and twist it to kind of feed it through the gear. Just like that. Almost does seem like it needs to fall down a little bit more. There we go. Nice. So now on to reassembly, which is nice and easy. Line up the dowel pin hole with this little dowel pin hole here. Get it close and then we'll tap it in. It's nice and easy. Clear the other side. We got a little bit longer to go. Just a little bit. Check on the other side. And we're good. Alright, let's get the rest of this on. Our cover that fell down here. Make sure you get the oil dipstick lined up right down there. Right. There's two different kinds of screws. The shorter ones go up here by the exhaust. The longer ones go on the back here. Fiddle with it quite a bit. There we go. Now what I have here is a 14.5 horsepower Briggs Stratton engine, but this style starter is pretty common, so in theory it should work on a lot of different lawn mowers that have the have a Briggs Stratton motor, not necessarily just the 14.5 horsepower. This one over here. Grab my ratchet. Now let's give it a shot. Well, it popped up correctly, but I'm afraid that it might not fall back down all the way. This is where, you know, with this 3D printed one, the tolerances are not quite as exact, so we might have to do some filing down. But we'll see if it can at least get us going for now. Actually, that's not too bad. It fell back down, which is exactly what I was worried that it wouldn't do. You can see there's a little bit of chewing up on the gears already, so this might not be a permanent solution, but hey, if I can have this 20-cent 3D printed part last me for the weekend so I can cut my lawn, perfect. So what I'll probably do is show another video comparing when I get the brass gear, see how that works. But for now, I got a lawn to cut. Thanks for watching, guys.